Hi everyone, welcome to the full moon in September. I'm going to play two different media pieces for this full moon. One is the full moon labyrinth, the actual labyrinth walk we did in January of 2020 for the full moon. And then after that will be a shared screen of a video of Jacob drawing a labyrinth in sand today. And so here we go. Hi everyone, happy full moon. Well, it's in the morning, but you know, fullish moon time. We're holding off the rain. This is all rain cloud, which is not typical of Tucson. It's supposed to rain this evening, but we are asking the rain friends to visit us after we pull up the lights. It's a beautiful evening. It's a good time to ponder your direction and your focus for the next decade. That's a lot to think about. How about the next day? This is the first time in this park, Rio Vista Natural Resource Park, that Jacob has made a rounded labyrinth. The rounded labyrinth was the first labyrinth that he made, and it's the one that we do in our Dark Moon Labyrinth's backyard, in the backyard of our place in Tucson. Hi. But for the new year, he decided to change up his patterns. Make a new shape. So I think that is a good focus for this new time, is changing up our patterns. Hi. That's Jacob, our labyrinth maker, drumming. This is Elizabeth, our blessing maker, drumming. Realized I hadn't turned on the moon. So now, just for you, we're going to turn on the moon. she is turned on. There you go. Okay, we're coming up to the center, and I'm going to pick a blessing for all of us. In a minute, we'll let this guy do his thing. There's that moon. What blessing is for us? May you honor what is sacred to you. Yes, I agree with that. I also earlier laid out a number of blessings so that people could see, and multiple blessings, so I will scan these and you could see what seems like a good blessing for you. Okay, friends, here we go out. In the center, there's blessings faced up around the moon, and then the two round red boxes have blessings in them that you can pick. Like the one on the left still has them in it. You can pick one and take it, okay? You're welcome. Lights to be recharged. Their batteries a little low. So that's something that we could all use some watchfulness. Oop, there's that moon. Watchfulness about in this next phase, which is when are our batteries running on fumes, and we have to figure out a way to recharge one way or another, because otherwise we self-destruct, and that does no one any good. Hello.
Hello. It's so interesting that she's coming in and out of the clouds, and really all the other sky is solid. All the other sky is solid except right where she is. There she goes again, behind. Hey everyone, these are my little lights. So, we do the Labyrinth Walk mostly here, one of the nights of the full moon every month except June. And then for dark moon, around new moon time, we do one in our backyard on Broadway. Ooh, I think the moon is coming back. There she is. I just cheated just a smidge, but good enough. Sometimes you just gotta do something, right? So the moon is behind the clouds over there, and this is our beautiful labyrinth for this full moon. Thank you for being here.
So, again, for anyone who didn't hear me talk at the beginning, so the actual live labyrinth that was at Rio Vista Natural Resource Park here in Tucson, where we've done them for multiple years. And so that one was from January of 2020. So it's kind of interesting to see. I just keep watching that, all the people together, even though there weren't that many people there at that time. I would always do the video at the end, so I didn't have to wait for the center, because sometimes there were so many people, there would be a long line. That and hearing people talking together was wow. And then, yeah, just January, it feels like a long time ago. It was a whole different world ago. And we look very much forward to being able to offer some version of the labyrinth, or maybe a spiral, maybe again on the other side of all of this, in a safe way. Maybe smaller ones, multiple ones, very well spaced, I don't, timed, like staggered. Don't know. We'll have to figure that out. It's definitely not the time yet, um, but I look forward to that. And then the second piece was, since COVID and Jacob the labyrinth maker can't make his labyrinths like he has been, then he started practicing with the orange sand, with the brown sand, and with the paintbrush, and yeah, and so that's quite lovely. And then the shaking of it. Jacob, is there anything you want to say about that, or
Yes,
one of them?
I'm I'm reminded how each of my days is like a sand labyrinth, where pretty much the pattern that I've established during this time period is fulfilled, and then at the end of the day I shake it and it disappears with just the hint, which is picked up the next day. So it's a
Mm-hmm.
great opportunity to practice mindfulness.
Mm. It was interesting seeing on this screen, watching it. I didn't notice when I was, because I was drumming, was that you can see the remnant of the previous labyrinth. A lot like if anyone had been to the New Moon Labyrinth or Dark Moon Labyrinth at the back of our Broadway place when we were doing that. Um, if we let it go for a while, you could then the remnant of it, or if it rained, the remnant of it, of the path was still there, and then Jacob would scratch a new one. So so thanks, Jacob, for being the labyrinth maker. I guess that skill and art never goes away. It just depends on how we use it. So I look forward to being able to gather with people again. It does, watching that makes my heart a little, I won't say sad, but nostalgic, and also looking forward to being able to gather in such a way again. So thanks for showing up. Happy full moon.